Hey, it's James Raby. We have to say something here, but I don't want to say much. Thanks for listening to the Y105 FM Early Morning Show, Radio On Demand podcast. Love you. Good morning. It is the it's the Y105 FM Early Morning Show. I'm James Raby on Rochester's Christmas station. That's a good waker-upper. An 8th grader used his 2022 allowance to buy Christmas gifts. Well, that's not unusual. A lot of times, kids will save some money, and they will go out, and then they buy the gifts with the allowance they have been saving. That's great. No, wait, no, there's more to it than that. A Charlotte, North Carolina middle schooler, Jerlyn Mays, saved his entire allowance from 2022 to buy Christmas gifts for others in need. He calls it the 12 Days of Christmas. The 8th grader cleaned pools, did chores in order to save $2,000. He now plans to buy holiday presents for kids and others. Is that not sweet without being a dessert? Yeah, it is. That's some very straight up goodness there. You're listening to Y105 FM's Early Morning Show. My name is James Raby, and coming up next in the Y105 FM Early Morning Show News Minute, a Stewartville woman suffers burn injuries from a cigarette lighting mishap.
Business owners, the first impression you...
What a great song by Gene Autry. It is Rochester's Christmas station. Thanks for joining me this morning. I appreciate it. And a woman is doing an impression of celebrities singing Mariah Carey's holiday hit. And I'm curious if you recognize these voices.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need, baby. I don't care about the present underneath the Christmas tree.
No, that last one is not Cindy Brady, and I thought it was. Let's go through them. I recognize some as who they were. Let's check it out here. First, we have Britney Spears.
I don't want a lot for Christmas.
Okay, that's Britney Spears. Now it's Ariana Grande.
There is just one thing I need, baby.
Yeah, she is definitely that. And then how about Adele? Does this sound like Adele to you?
I don't care about the present.
I don't think that sounds like Adele. Okay? I'm just going to say it out loud. I don't think that sounds like Adele. It mostly sounds like her Ariana Grande stepped down a bit. Now, I'm not faulting this gal at all, right? She can sing, and I can't. So let's check out the last one, Camila Cabello.
Underneath the Christmas tree.
Okay, well, maybe that's accurate, completely accurate. It is Y105 FM's Early Morning Show. I can't sing, so I'm kind of impressed by it. It's Rochester's Christmas station.
Put Ed Sheeran under...
That particular Frank Sinatra song, Jingle Bells, he's done a few versions of it. The one you want is the one from the 50s. In fact, if you want to get his Christmas album, he has 2 or 3 of them. The one you want, 2 or 3 that he actually did that aren't just collections. If you want the best one, Capitol Records, 1950s, I promise you, that's the decision to make from a guy that knows way too much about Frank Sinatra. It is Y105 FM's Early Morning Show. Hi, I'm James Raby. Welcome to Rochester's Christmas station. Is it legal to warm your car if you're not in it? The answer is not exactly uncomplicated. It's like a Facebook status. In Minnesota, it is only legal to warm your car if you have a remote starter. And there's no state law that prohibits it specifically, but a lot of cities have ordinances against it, especially if your car needs a key to be in the ignition or unlocked. Rochester City Ordinance 1169, I think it is, makes it illegal to park a passenger vehicle on a street or alley with the vehicle running unattended. When it comes to Faribault, Owatonna, and Northfield, or as I like to call it, Faribault-Tana and Northfield, there really are no ordinances against it. However, they advise that you don't do that. Easy way to get it stolen. If you're going to warm your car up, the insurance company might not cover you if it's stolen if you left the key in it or you left it running. I'm just warning you out right there. And if you ever wish that we went back to the way the country used to be, if you've ever uttered those words, stop using your seat heaters and stop warming up your car. Oh, I grew up in northern Michigan. We'd sit in the car for like 30 seconds to let the engine do its thing, and then we'd take off. And that's in sub-zero temperatures. Your car doesn't really need to be warmed up. I know that you do, But it's actually not good for the car just to sit there and run. That's why auto starts have an auto off, too. Okay, what's coming up? I bet you're wondering what's coming up. Well, I'll tell you what's coming up. Sturville woman suffers burn injuries in cigarette lighting mishap. Next in the Y105 FM Early Morning Show News Minute.
Business owners, the first impression you make with a potential...
Rochester's Christmas station. Hi, I'm James Raby. It's Y105 FM's Early Morning Show. Bonnie, do you spend more on your pets than you do on your in-laws for Christmas?
Yes, I do. I spend way more on my pets than my in-laws because I buy stuff for all of my outside animals, like my farm animals. I buy stuff. I have a gerbil. I have a lizard. I have cats, dogs, and chickens, and all of them get stuff for Christmas. And I don't really buy my in-laws much of anything.
Wow.
I give them a card.
Okay.
They're probably a little disappointed when they come because I have stockings for all of my animals. So they get stockings filled with stuff, and then they get other things under the tree. And they're probably, when they come over at Christmas, they're probably like, now, wait a minute, I have a card, and all of the animals have all of that.
Well, something tells me you like your animals better than you like your in-laws. Hi, it's Y105 FM's Early Morning Show. That's not unusual. Well, I shouldn't say not unusual, but 34% of people will be buying holiday gifts for their dog. Only 19% will be buying gifts for the in-laws. I don't have any in-laws, so I'm not buying them, right? How about you, Angie? How much are you spending on your pet?
The cat tree that I want to get my cats, which is already in my cart, is like $272. And the presents I got them, one was $5, and the other one I think was like maybe 10 or 15. That present was definitely, I was like $20 for the one present, and then the cat tree is like $200, almost $300.
Well, you know, and I'm not trying to say it's good or bad. It's your pet. You do what you're going to do. But sometimes pets are so much nicer to us than humans. Although cats, I'm looking at you a little weird, Angie. I've never seen a cat be nice to people. Oh, I've seen them pretend to be nice because they want attention. But are they really being nice like a dog is? I don't know. Maybe you're just trying to keep goodwill going so that your cats will love you one day. I'm kidding. If you're a cat lover, they're great. They're awesome. They make me sneeze and die. It's Y105 FM's Early Morning Show on Rochester's Christmas station. I hope you have a fantastic time with your pets. If they like dancing, well, you're going to like it because we got 105 minutes of commercial-free Christmas music coming up, and that's a fantastic way to get the day going. As the holidays approach, Y105 FM, a flurry of whats? But I have some weird news to present. I have never seen the movie Home Alone. Not once. I've seen clips. Obviously, you can't escape it in pop culture. But I've never watched the whole movie all the way through, so I have no idea how funny this was until I heard it just now. This impressionist I found online. He does a perfect recreation of a fake gangster movie from Home Alone. You know, I had to look it up. It was Angels with Filthy Souls, which is funny because the real movie was Angels with Dirty Faces. Anyway, his son helps him out. But first, I thought we should hear the original fake movie for reference.
How much do I owe you?
AC said 10%.
Too bad AC ain't in charge no more. Tell you what I'm gonna give you, Snakes. I'm gonna give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, no good keister off my property.
Okay, there's the original Angels. Okay, and now here's the recreation by the impressionist and his son.
How much do I owe you?
AC said 10%.
Too bad AC ain't in charge no more. I tell you what I'm gonna do, Snakes. I'm gonna give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, no good keister off my property before I pump your guts full of lead.
Okay, sorry, Johnny.
1, 2, 10.
And, you know, the rest of the scene. Wow, the guy's great. And his kid is awesome. His kid sounds pretty young, and he's playing along perfectly. It's got to be a hoot to have a dad like that. I think it would also be a pain in the butt because the jokes would never end. And you need a break now and then so your belly doesn't ache. But now I feel like I need to watch Home Alone. Should I? I never have. Do I really need to? Because I think that's pretty clever, having a fake movie within a movie. So, should I? I don't know. I don't know if I am or not. But you can help me decide. Y105 FM's Early Morning Show. I'm going to propose an idea here that might Christmas station. My name is James Raby. I find it almost impossible not to smile during my entire program. The Y105 FM Early Morning Show. Because it's all Christmas, for crying out loud. And it is just happy music. I just love it. Okay, time to do the rabies shots. Rabies shots are doughheads in the news. No, I wasn't stalling trying to find the spot where I left the rabies shot. Wasn't doing that at all. We head for the doughhead report to an office party at a beautiful place, the Grand Traverse County Resort. Now it's a Hotel Indigo, and that part of Michigan is just stunningly beautiful. And we have a Hotel Indigo here, so that's schnazzy, right? That's schnazzy. Well, a doughhead Grinch and a doughhead reindeer got into fisticuffs at a holiday party. Why? Well, they've been drinking a bunch, and apparently, and this is just me guessing, the cops figured out, obviously, that the reindeer had finally come to deliver that beatdown to the Grinch, who made his little itty-bitty animal tow the sleigh and stuff. That's just awful. All that work. There's a union for that, the reindeer told him. Every year you forget about the union and you do this thing. I'm just going to remind you, buddy. It's a very, very serious union, the reindeer union. And he's right. You shouldn't get one little beast to take the whole sleigh. No. What you should have is great reindeer, strong reindeer, many of them, and give them breaks. And leave the U.S. government out of it, because they're not going to get you any vacation time, buddies, or sick time. It is Y105 FM's Early Morning Show.
This is Y105.
Hey, it's James Raby. Thank you so much for listening to the Y105 FM Early Morning Show Radio on Demand podcast. I hope you'll subscribe and tune in Monday through Friday between 6 and 10 for more fun than you can shake a stick at.